Dice Baby TV.
I sit on the throne. Do I look pretty chill?
I say Evie starts walking over there there's no traps in this room and is just heading straight for the urns because she rolled a 5.
Is it a ghost?
It's gonna be a 27.
Yeah. And he pulls his arm down and you continue to fall.
What a dick!
And you slam right into the pool.
Yeah.
I'm down big time.
You're dead.
Sorry?
Here's what happened last time on Dice Baby TV.
I sit on the throne. Do I look pretty?
And that's the stream. We're doing that as a paladin. I always forget. You see a tall elven woman dressed in pink.
I thought I was the only one.
To absorb all of their knowledge.
Like, what were your parents thinking when they named you that? Chad is just trying to spread the good word. Well, you made it. Good for you.
I study the science of people. What?
This is Arrakis. We don't need sleep.
See, it wasn't just a tree. It was a part of the Atrian tree network.
Now then, where is this monster you speak of? I'm sorry your characters are dead, but I hope you had fun. Yeah!
Welcome to Dice Baby TV. We're here. So let's go. So we had some weird rules last time. I do want to edit one, which is the everybody gets an auto success, auto failure, and yeah, no. So you can each still have one for the life point. I'll leave you with that. But I think it should be 3 total for the whole group, not just everybody gets 3, but everybody gets from a pool of 3 auto successes or auto failures. So you can either auto success 3 times or auto fail me 3 times or a combination.
Per game? Or for the whole game?
Per session, yeah.
Okay.
For a long rest?
Not per long rest. Just per game, just per session.
Let's make sure it's auto fails so that's the most frustrating for Gris.
Absolutely.
Sounds like a plan. I'm all on board with that.
All right. So it's a pool of 3, and you guys can, let's make it not fun. You can't discuss it. You have to just say, all right, I'm just gonna use one from the pool.
Oh, that's fucked.
Oh, super
right.
fucked.
Time for a secret group text.
That's fair. I think that's fair. Okay, so for inspiration, let's go around the table and kind of, I know there was a very quick review, but let's run through a quicker review. So how about to my right, I have Richard. What happened last time?
So we went to a big scary, place and then had this vision about a lady and a man who saved her, and then, she, went on to be the ruler or something, and, then he died, and then we were surrounded by a bunch of dead bodies, which I barfed at. I don't know why nobody else did, but I guess I'm fine. And then we murdered, and I feel really bad about that. I don't know. I don't feel good. Did we murder? I can't remember if we fought last session or not. Oh well. I had bad dreams about it, I guess.
We fought a big monster boy.
Yeah.
We fought it. We did Moira.
Okay, Larson.
Yeah, we went down a bunch of stairs, kept going downstairs. I found a lot of traps down in the dungeon that we were going down into. And then we ran into a big monster boy while We had to fight that. Apparently no one here has seen a firearm before, so that's new for them. Is what I use, so it's not new for me. Uh, and then after that, someone decided that it would be a fun idea to jump 60 feet down into a small pool of water.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Evie.
Frat bros, am I right?
Evie, what do you remember?
Larson keeps talking about all these traps that he says he found, but I looked and I did not see as many as he did, and I think he's trying to talk himself up. I do remember a giant monster that I do not know what it was attacking us as I tried to impotently unlock a door, and that sucked. And then as we all were running down the stairs, that is when Chad did end his life by jumping to his death in a shallow pool of water. And then was resurrected by Reggie, presumably. So that's weird.
And Jasper, what do you remember?
Well, all of what they said, but on top of that, I have been collecting certain documents written in a language I cannot read that may be useful later. Then we fought a big boy. He was very large. We somehow survived.
Okay, and
That's it.
last but not least, Chad, what do you remember?
I remember walking through and seeing a lot of dead bodies, like bones with like red and green outfits. And they were all dead, right? And it looked like they were fighting and shit. And then what happened? Oh, right, we fought that big dude. Yeah, he almost killed me real bad. He looked a little weird though, and he was ginormous. He must be taking some mad protein shakes. My homie Evie over there went and picked the lock, and they found stairs, but I wanted to get down to Reggie quick in case he needed help. So while they were scooting down the stairs, I was like, what's the quickest way down? Down. So I jumped, and then things went black.
And so things went black, right? You heard a bunch of crunching, and then that's kind of it.
Yeah.
You don't know how much time had passed between your landing and your eyes opening. But throughout that entire time, you saw a lot of things. And I'm not going to tell you what you saw. This is going to kind of be a gradual remembrance. But you saw a lot of things that don't make sense to you.
I hit my head pretty hard.
You could say that. But what you do remember is feeling in this darkness very, very cold. And all of a sudden, just a burst of heat and light radiated in front of you, to which you opened your eyes, and you're staring straight up into the gap in the ceiling.
Oh.
You don't feel good.
Oh. He sits up and goes, "Sup," and immediately vomits.
Richard is screaming in the highest pitch known to dogs. What's dead should stay dead! And I throw like a book at Chad.
Now, Richie, we're dealing with powers we do not understand, and it seems that
Hold on.
the Chad over here has been restored to this mortal coil. So you should, let's take this under advisement. How about that?
He was dead just a second ago. And now
Look at what's the bad boy's name?
What's
Reggie.
what?
Richie.
Reggie.
I look at Reggie and I go, "Care explain how you have restored this boy to life."
Evie has like walked over to Chad's face where it used to be like crushed in on one side and is like touching it.
Oh yeah,
Completely
it's
healed.
not crushed in anymore.
Yeah, like it's just like, whoa.
Oh yeah. Why is there dried blood on me?
He took
Stand
a header
up.
into a fountain. It's a long story, my man. Hey,
Oh.
why don't you just lay back there for a moment?
I'm fine. I just don't. I feel nauseous. He stands up, and he doesn't have a scratch on him.
Maybe you should just sit here on the edge of this.
On.
I'm gonna hand him like a, I don't know. Just say I have like a little like aspirin or something.
Evie hands him a turnip.
Oh, nature's fruit, and he takes a big bite out of it.
She's like, I'm running low on this.
That turnip pervert back in town is short one turnip.
That's not me, right? I'm not the turnip pervert.
No,
Right?
there is a whole separate human being who is a pervert for turnip. It's a long story. Don't worry about it. I look back at Reggie. I go, please, there are some pressing matters we need to discuss, sir.
So you see Reggie sit down on a stone nearby, and he points over to, I don't know if you guys have the screen up, but it's the photo that I sent you earlier. He sits over on a stone, and he's just looking at this gem encrusted figure that you saw in your premonition, or I guess not premonition, your flashback last time. And he lifts up a hand. He goes, well, I'm just trying to save her, and I know that doesn't make sense, and you don't know what's going on, but there's a lot that we can talk about. You weren't supposed to come down here. You were supposed to say, oh, Reggie left, and he's gone, goodbye, and go home. That I kind of thought that that's what was going to happen.
You've known us for
on that mountain with us. What would lead you to believe that we wouldn't poke our noses into it?
Exactly. Sorry. This is your fault. And frankly, you left us up there to die when this big old monster fucking came here.
Read the room, man. We fed the meat into the tribute hole. We had to, you know what I'm saying.
We thought you were in trouble. We wanted to save you. Why would you think we wouldn't?
Yeah, you're our friend. And he like grabs his head and like.
I mean, I wouldn't go that
far. Well, he's my friend.
Fair enough.
And
hey, we got some evidence that you may be hundreds of years old.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do an accent like that. Oh yes, I'm thousands of years old. Yeah.
Christ almighty. All right.
Thousands of fucking years old. Like what? Hold on. What the fuck is going on? I need you to give me some information here, my dude.
We have a lot to talk about, especially now. So, he kind of beckons you all to sit. And over like the next hour, he tells you a lot of stuff. I don't want to have to roleplay all of it, so I'm just going to kind of tell you what he tells you. Because otherwise we'd be here for like 3 hours. So
I've lost the immersion, Chris.
Immersion.
So it all happened when I was born. I was born Reginald Chadwick III. No. Wait, great grandpa of 3,000 years? No, so well, I'll do a little bit. So look at her, and he points to the gem encrusted woman. And he stands up and he walks over to her, and he says, "Do you notice anything other than the gems? Obviously, do you notice anything different about her?"
It's a really well done statue.
Also, she looks like she's maybe in a little bit of discomfort, which
honestly super lifelike.
You know? I don't see an artist signature. Don't they credit people anymore?
Yeah,
it feels really weird not
problem in the community.
How did they get gemstones this big?
This is Aerintha.
Aerintha?
This is Queen Aerintha. It's been a long time, right? It's, you know.
Do we know who Aerintha is?
You know that the continent you're on is called Aerintha.
Yeah.
And
if that's Queen Aerintha, then I am your great aunt 3 times removed. Like, that means nothing. This could be anyone.
This could be anyone, I guess. But she's made out of gems. And he kind of points to her ears. And you see that they are a little bit elongated. And he says, just look at her features. Does she look like us? Does she?
Oh god, she's a mutant.
She does look
Alright.
a little less like maybe she
Oh,
had
God.
some sort of torture done to her at a young age that fucked with her ears. That's bad.
I mean, Reggie, listen. We don't even have a concept for what a mutant would be.
You don't. You don't. At all. He says she is an elf.
Like
A
Santa's
what?
little helpers.
Like the kind that make cookies.
Like the kind that
Doesn't
make
look like
toys
that.
at the North Pole.
Like
Those are real?
an
Yeah,
elf.
they-
And they have been, I mean, since, wow, I guess 2,500 years at least, they've been extinct. And she was one of the last ones.
How'd they go extinct?
Us?
The human race is superior. Just
we
kidding, that's
we
a bad
kind
vibe.
of
Oh!
we kind of
You
did
see
it.
Chad. Chad goes, "Excuse me," and he stands up. It's like we will not call ourselves superior. That is that is an aggression.
I mean, we wiped everyone out. We
So,
we
you
did
know,
the
from-
damn thing, and then they came back and said no and tried to fight, and that was it. They tried. As you can tell, I mean, you've never seen an elf before. You've never seen an orc before. You've never seen that
A
thing
what?
that was
A
up
what?
there,
Sorry.
probably.
A what?
What was that?
Sorry, what's an orc? Was that another thing?
A what?
Oh yeah, I'm speaking words. I'm speaking gibberish to you. You don't
You're
understand.
old. Are you
anything.
I have
having
no
a
idea what that
stroke?
is. Hey, now let me ask you this: 2,000 years isn't that long a time. How is it? How is it? Tell me that we have no idea this history. This is
Or what these words are?
frankly, yeah.
There.
This-
Why would humans want to pass down that they slaughtered entire species? Why would
'Cause
we
we-
do that?
Because we won.
This is just a prank. I get it now. It's all been a prank. We didn't murder anything.
Richie, you know, honestly, it
it's
does have all the
fine.
hallmarks of a good classic prank. I'm kind of with Richie.
It's a
here.
statue of gems. Look at it.
Chad,
This is fake. I knock on
Chad.
Aerintha.
you knock on a I mean the gem. I don't know how gems sound. They clink, I guess.
Clink, clink.
Um,
See, it's just a statue. We're just all being pranked by this weird guy. I don't know why you would go as far as to leave fake corpses around this place, but good
oh
prank.
no,
Now,
those are
Now, I
real.
like a jest and Jake as
Uh-huh.
much as the next fella. But
Yeah, this is kind of fucked, Reggie.
I mean, you're free to leave. I guess. I mean, we don't have to talk
You
about
left
it.
us to die. I'm not
I'd just
gonna.
like some proof here. I mean, I get
Yeah.
that you're telling me that this here lady is the Aerintha. I'd just like some proof.
Chad, I hate to say this. Can you do a thing? Can you just lift your hand and like think some really good thoughts? And he cuts open his arm. He takes out a
No,
little
God.
knife, and he cuts open his arm. And as you reach for
He
it,
runs up and he like grabs, like trying to stop the blood flow.
and with that, I need you to roll on the Wild Magic Surge table.
Oh no.
Doop, doop, doop. You want me to just roll a D100?
Yep.
Do you have the table open?
Yep.
Okay. 52.
52. Okay. That's, I mean, on the table I'm looking at, that's not bad.
Yeah.
As you do that, not only do you heal this wound on Reggie's arm, but you also create this kind of overlay shield over his arm, and it moves up and across his body. And he goes, "Oh, I didn't expect that, but okay, I'll take it."
Ah!
Chad just goes, I was just worried that you were hurting yourself.
Oh yeah, no, that hurt really bad. But I mean, obviously I'm okay. And he, rubs it. I'm fine.
How did you do that to yourself?
I cut my knife. I cut myself with a knife, and you're the one that fixed it.
I didn't
You.
do anything. Me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. When you died, because you died, you've realized this, right? That you died. You didn't take a
No.
long nap. Okay. Well, newsflash, you kicked the bucket there for a minute.
Yeah, Chad, like the whole half of your head was caved in. It was real gross.
I think I would remember that.
I
but
think
will-
inherently you wouldn't remember that.
Oh.
You wouldn't remember. Your brain was mush.
Oh. Well, I believe you.
Very literally, your brain was mush. Now, Reggie, it's very clear. I've seen about 4 or 5 things that I cannot rectify. However, I seem to be getting to your point. It does seem that whatever was done to little Chad over here is now irrevocably changed. Would you be willing to teach him how to use whatever new ungodly power this is?
If he can
Ungodly.
if he can actually heal, can he heal one of us? And then you see Evie, she's like holding one of her daggers.
Go for it if you want to test it.
She's gonna cut her arm.
No! He grabs it. He's like, "Stop doing that!" And you get 1 hit point back.
Cool.
Yep. And
And
it
it
heals
closes
up.
I need to.
No, I'm not gonna do roll it again. Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it heals right back up.
That's fucking weird.
He's
Yeah.
like holding her arm. He's like, "Please stop cutting yourself."
It is.
I had
it is
to
weird.
remove Reggie from the equation to see if it was real.
It was off science.
That's fair. I mean, you watched me bring Chad back to life, but okay. Oh, okay.
Listen, you're acting like this is something that we just like normally have happen.
This is something I normally have happen, and that's why I'm not freaking out.
Oh.
What's your story? Why are you here? Why are you still alive if you know all this?
I am still here because I need to bring her back, and we need to bring back all of these other species. We need it. Humans, we can't be the only ones on the block. You know what we do. We destroy. We can't be the only ones here. It's bigger. The world is bigger than us. And I snoozed here and there a little bit for a couple 100 years here, a couple 100 years there, but every time I woke up, it was the same. I don't know.
So, are you human too?
Oh, I'm human as shit. Absolutely.
Oh.
Then how are you still alive? I've never met a human that can live this long.
That I have no idea. I just know that what happened to me, or let me rephrase, what happened to Chad, where I just brought him back, happened to me. And he looks over at Aerintha and stares at her for a minute.
So, here's another question. If I was to, say, run up that staircase and take a deep plunge off of this into a shallow pool of water and I died, would you bring me back and have this affect me?
I mean, if we wanted to go that route, we could, but...
Is everyone just gonna kill themselves? I don't think that's a good idea.
We don't have to do all that.
Okay, but like, listen, it sounds like you're kind of the key to unlocking some superpower.
I'm not the key. It's not me.
Okay,
I have this magic, which is what we'll call it from here on out. Magic.
Sounds like witchcraft to me.
It is witchcraft. That's exactly what it is. It's witchcraft.
Well, that's from Satan.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat it one more time? What is it again?
Magic.
That's like when a guy tries to like do a sleight of hand at cards.
It's just like that, except real.
What would you call a practitioner of these arts?
a magician.
A magic.
Magician.
Oh,
Magician.
Doesn't really roll off the tongue as smooth.
Yeah.
What about wait. Now hear me out on this. What about magician?
You know what? I've never thought. We used to call them sorcerers and wizards.
Oh, that's
and
way better. No, let's do, no,
stuff like that. We
sorcerer's
didn't.
cool.
Right?
What's
Sorcerer's cool, right?
What's the
It
difference
inspires
between?
like power and such. Yeah,
wait.
something.
A wizard, is
Arcane
that something
like that.
sexual? That sounds.
No, that was because you can sorcel something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Is a sorcerer sexual?
No, none of it's
Sorcerer-actual.
none of it's sexual. It's not a sex thing.
It's not sexual though, right?
It's-
Come on, Rick.
As
you'll
soon
be
as you
ready.
say sex, Richard puts his thumbs in his ears like, la la la
You
la.
have progeny.
You have a
Rick.
child.
You have
You
a
have a child.
child.
It doesn't mean you need to talk about it.
Evie's
Oh,
just like
Okay, honestly, that is fair. I was insensitive to your sort of whole.
Evie is just like in front of Richard doing the like
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god! All right.
to make him as uncomfortable as possible.
Why don't you turn?
Plus, we only did that
it down,
once and never
alright?
again.
Instead of
Just
turn
one
it.
time.
That's all it took.
That is actually the wildest thing that has been said today.
Not finding out that there's powers that heal people.
No,
No,
that's
this
crazy.
man is batting 1,000. That doesn't happen.
I look at Reggie and I go, "Now tell me about her." Pointing to Aerintha.
That is Queen Aerintha.
We heard that part.
Yeah, she was the queen of the elves. And I hate to say it, but she is most of the reason why there aren't anymore. Through her actions, she kind of caused... And you're not going to find any of this in our history books, because why would humans want anybody to know that they were outmatched and outwitted for a long time? It was like 200 years of destruction. There was a lot of stuff going on. I
how
can't
did they
even
lose?
tell you all of it.
then how did they lose?
Reproduction. I know it. We said it wasn't a sex thing, but if we bring it down to it, it was kind of a sex thing, where
Well,
Always a sex thing, man.
it is, and this is why, Richard, what he said is the most wild thing that we've heard today. Because humans fuck like crazy. We know a man that just has sex with turnips all day.
We do know that, yeah. We've seen
that's pretty disgusting. That's
It
pretty
is
disgusting.
horrifying. Admittedly, it's pretty
Well,
horrifying.
Let me.
Chad like takes the turnip that he's been eating and he's like, not this one, right?
it. I mean,
No, that
probably,
one-
yeah. He fucked all of them, basically, yeah.
That one's been in my book bag. It's fine.
Oh, okay,
He keeps
good.
eating it.
And
I
then
mean,
she
hey,
like
man.
looks at Jasper and
Hey.
is like, oh.
Chad, you come back to this more point. That is protein, frankly, and I think you need it a little bit.
Why do I?
God.
He like looks at him and goes, "Why do I feel so sick?"
Oh, it's
Maybe don't eat the turnip anymore. You know what? Just put it down.
It
No,
might-
the turnip tastes good.
It might be the turnip. It might also be that your body is not used to what you now have, and your genes in your history are starting to come through.
Would
I'm
you say
saying a lot of words. I know, and
Would you say
he.
your stomach
So
is
what kinda-
turnips?
Is Chad a witch now?
No, I'm not a witch. I swear.
So let me get this straight. So these elves, they didn't fuck enough, and now they're dead.
No,
Somehow
they
it's-
fucked too much. They
Wait,
fucked
Oh,
what?
I'm sorry, what?
Did
everybody.
they fuck with humans?
That's yes, bingo. You got it.
Well, that sounds like you're trying to say that. It sounds like we all have elf in us then, right?
I'm confused. When I said fucked, I meant literally.
Oh, literally.
They fucked themselves to death. I'm confused.
There is probably not a completely full-blooded human now. You all have. I don't know what it is, but you all have something in you. And
I am life and death.
What's inside of me?
All I did by bringing Chad back was unlock it.
What was in Chad? What kind of magic user is Chad?
I have no idea. I guess we'll find out together, friends.
I couldn't tell you. I mean, he healed, so that's good.
Yeah.
Not all magic users could do that. I was kind of, it was 50-50, really.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, no, you could have ripped my arm off.
Oh.
I was kind of chancing it and hoping for the best.
Because we're friends, right?
Because we're friends. That, and I've been around really long.
So how are you proposing to get these elf folk back?
Well, she is a pure elf. And I'm not saying let's have sex with her. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I need to be very, very clear about that.
She cannot consent. So
no,
You're talking about fucking a lot of stuff.
I'm not talking about fucking anything. You're talking about fucking it.
You're the one. Hey man, you're the one that
You're losing.
There are more like her. There has to be more like her. And she knows where we can find them. And we just need to wake her up. We need to bring her out of
did this to her?
Oh, she did it to herself. She was working with magics that she shouldn't have. Because when you play with fire and get burned?
Absolutely.
She did that, except for, became a gemstone. So, yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot.
How are we
refleshing her?
How are we? Very carefully. There's a lot we need to do, and I can't do it alone. So I guess I'm kind of glad you're here. And he looks at his two people and goes, I mean, we could use help, right?
Are you gonna be?
Are they old as fuck as well, or are they hired muscle?
Oh no, they're magic. And you see one lifts his hand, and flames come out, and he puts his hand back down.
You're telling me that dumb motherfucker has powers and I do not?
I mean, look at it. No offense, my man, but
no offense, seriously. But listen, I want powers.
All right. Okay. Well, you don't have to die to do it.
Okay.
That was just kind of how the cookie crumbled. I don't know why Chad did that.
Maybe takes her foot off the staircase, like a foot off the step of the staircase, but she was gonna run upstairs to jump up.
Yeah, no, you don't have to do all that. From what I understand, and which is how I worked with these two, it's this water and this pool. It's something that she did made this happen. I stayed here a long time before I went out. I thought I was going to starve and die here, and I didn't. And I don't know how. I don't need to eat, which is nice. Chad, you probably don't need to eat either, to be honest. You died, so.
And humans used to be magic, and we've lost this ability or something.
That is.
You said you're a human.
That's.
Why do you have magic?
Oh, because I'm not pure human. I'm absolutely not pure human.
So it's a matter of genealogy, regardless.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is it okay if I still eat the turnip?
You can eat whatever you want. You just you don't have to. Well, I know. You know what? I'm saying that. I don't know. You might have to. If you feel hungry later, you eat.
I mean, I gotta bulk up, and I can't do that if I don't have protein.
I get it, kind of.
Turnips do have a lot of starch, though, so just keep that in mind.
Well, yeah, I'm supposed to. Oh. Man, I'm gonna have to change my all turnip diet.
Everybody from Chalice only eats turnips.
Literally
Yeah,
just
it's only
turnips.
turnips.
All turnips.
They
It's all
cornered the market with turnip. They turn up the market, y'all.
Turnip.
Evie and her
Turnip for what?
Evie and her family actually they grow corn and they throw the corn away just to make corn husk dolls and only sell turnips.
Right.
They make so much money off Chad and his bros.
Yes.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. So he says, okay, well, Evie, if you want to, because I can't. I'm gonna be honest. I can't teach you anything. I don't know. I was not before I died. I was not magical at all. So
Well, I will say this. I'm not particularly smart. Does that play a factor?
no, yeah, I
Are
might.
you
It
charismatic?
might.
No. Can't you tell?
What about wise?
Slightly more wise than I am smart.
Fair enough.
How wise on you on like a scale of like 1 to 20?
Like maybe a 14.
Oh, that's pretty good, man.
Pretty wise.
14 wise that's a pretty good number.
Impressive.
It's only a plus
Impressive
2.
wisdom.
Now, as far as dexterity goes on a scale of 1 to 20, and she like and does a backflip, she's like, I am a 20. So
Fair enough.
Her accent disappears and she says, "I am a 20."
I am in fact a 20.
Wow.
Well, Evie, if you want this, I mean, I'm probably asking a stupid question, but does everybody want something like this?
Well, I don't really know what this is. I just feel like if I say no, I'm missing an opportunity. I don't know if I need it or want it.
Well, you've got this
Can I
far.
ask you one thing before we deal with a devil's bargain of some such?
Sure.
Was this the last elven stronghold?
Oh, no. No, absolutely not.
Were you one of the attackers of this place?
No. She's my queen.
So you fought against the humans.
That I did. And you see I should have said this earlier, but you can see it in the picture. He's wearing armor now. He was not wearing armor before. And it is the armor that you all saw in your dream, in your prophecy, whatever you want to call it.
What are you gearing up for?
Oh, when I come here, I usually don my armor and reminisce and try to figure out how to bring her back.
And what happens when she comes back? What happens to the humans?
They continue to exist. We just bring others in on this. This world is big enough for everybody. And
Absolutely. Diversity makes everything 20 times better. That's the biggest number.
that is the biggest number, naturally.
That's why I said scale of 1 to 20.
Yeah. He looks at Evie and says, Are you ready? Like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'll help. I'll do what I can.
Evie, you don't have to do this, bro.
You don't have to die either. I promise. I'm not gonna kill you.
Listen, this shit is scary. You brutally don't have to do it.
Oh shit, I don't know what to do. I would be such a bad magic user. I'm so stupid. Is this a decision I have to make right this second?
While we're here at the pool, yeah. Because I don't know any other way to do it.
What do I have to do with this pool?
You stand there and I'll make it happen. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
That's how Lily was born too.
Wow.
Wow, That's a good way to talk about your child. That I'm
That's
assuming
what-
is your child.
That's what
Richie,
that's
I
what
don't
his
know
wife
what
said to him.
Okay.
Richie,
Stand
we
there.
gotta get you. You gotta meet somebody. That's a bad way to live.
I just don't want to do that again. I did it once, I'm done forever.
Wow.
One and done.
You
Okay.
had sex one time. Very
But
good,
it was
Lord.
with a bad person, so maybe with the right person, it would be more enjoyable.
And you
Maybe
know what?
not.
If you don't want to have sex with anyone at all, that's totally fine too.
That's true,
Yeah.
Shu. I shouldn't. That is also a very valid decision.
Yeah.
Just love
Um,
yourself, yeah.
Evie's just gonna be like, curiosity killed the cat, I guess, and she's just gonna go step in the pool.
Okay.
Wait, so you're gonna die?
She's like, I was
Shit.
willing to jump off a fucking cliff, yeah.
Chad, I don't know how else I can say this. The only reason that we are even talking about all of this is because I had to bring you back to life. You don't have to die for this.
But she just said it killed some cat.
I'll
Oh.
hop in the fountain as well.
Okay.
Ooh,
As
Jasper. Ooh, we're
Oh.
having a threesome in this fountain. I dig it.
All right.
God.
Let's keep it
Oh, no.
professional, all right?
I was gonna join too until you said that. Oh god.
I'm just teasing, Richie. Come on
But you
in.
get on in here. A lot of fun.
Oh, okay. Richie's blushing like crazy.
All right.
Should I stand in the fountain? Will it do anything if I stand in
you
the
know
fountain?
what? I am actually gonna need your help, if you don't mind. I've never, without sounding like an innuendo, I've never done 4 people before. So
Now, how did you expect
Well-
that to not sound innuendous?
It'll be
Especially with
listen.
the little dirty bird face you made as you said it.
It'll be easier if 2 of us take
What?
it from the top.
well, there's 4 of
Alright.
us. It's it's a 4 versus 4 situation here now. So
Oh, well then that's totally fair. Man, you
so,
are just an orgy of good ideas.
he calls the other 2 over, and they, just like in the vision that you had where there were the robed figures circling the pool, you see the other 2 kind of go to other sides where he points to them. He says, "Chad, can you stand over there?" And
Over there?
yep,
Yeah.
just right there. Yep. Oh,
Oh,
perfect.
yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, no further. No, just right there.
All right. He stands perfectly still.
And now I need you to do what we do. And they reach out their hands, and the other 2 are looking at him like, "Shit, how do we do? Is this what we do? Do we do that? You know?" So they're kind of in the same boat. They're looking at you the same way. And he says, "All right, I'm gonna need everybody to just close your eyes. Well, I guess you don't have to, but just
Spirit fingers.
just do it. We're gonna." And as you all close your eyes, instead of seeing, when you close your eyes, you see some light if there's light and whatever. It's suddenly goes pitch black, and Chad, what you see is just light emitting from all 4 of your hands, or all 4 people's sets of hands. And yeah, you don't have 4 hands.
Like, I'm super
And-
excited.
The 4 of you that are in the pool, you feel very cold, very, very cold for a second, and then all of a sudden there's this burst of warmth, and you all open up your eyes, and it's kind of like a breath of fresh air. You land on the ground, and he puts his arms down, and says, "Well, pretty anticlimactic, wasn't it?
Don't vomit in the pool.
Don't vomit in the pool, please."
I feel left very unsatisfied.
I step out of the pool. I go, all right, we'll find out in next level if anything happens.
So, speaking of next level, I want you all. We're going to take about 5-10 minutes. I want you all to pick a magic class, add it to your character sheet, and from now on, every time you level, you get a level in each your main class and your magic class.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, cool.
It's pretty dope.
Yes!
So
Ooh.
we will be back in a bit. I've always wanted to run a game like this, so we're making it happen, and we'll be right back. Probably around 9. So see you in a bit.
I love this.
We're back on. Okay, now we're all back. There we go. All right.
Imagine if we said no to this bath.
Yeah. So everybody now has a level in a magic class as well as a martial class. Is that how you say it? Is it martial?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As well as a martial
Go
class.
hard.
So, one stipulation that I didn't say that I did tell Asher the other day, you cannot choose another class now. So you're stuck with this. So I hope you like it. So let's find out what everybody chose. Let's start with Richard.
Could we choose another martial class later down the line?
No.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to ask.
Richard, what'd you choose?
I chose cleric because it's about healing, and he's less of a fighter and more of a I want to help everybody and protect everybody.
Okay. Cool.
I can't hear V, so I'm going to drop and come back. I will.
Okay.
Can you do that?
I'm gonna eat my pizza.
And my patron is my ex-wife. That's
God.
gonna stay clear.
Okay, I'm back and I can hear V.
Perfect.
What did you pick?
I am a cleric.
Radical. Very on brand for Richie.
My sweet boy.
Larson, what about you? And why? Yeah.
I have picked Artificer. Because
Okay.
as someone who collects things, how I get the things doesn't matter, but I collect the things and then sell it. I've kind of tinkered with them and studied with them a little bit, so I figured
Okay.
it matched with the lifestyle.
Very cool. Evie, what'd you choose?
I'm gonna be a nature girl. Do druid.
A little druid action over there?
Yep, but
Okay.
she's taken. I don't know. I picked primal savagery as one of my cantrips, so she can like grow claws and bite people. So
Okay.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You know, this makes perfect sense for your character too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Aw. Throwback.
R.I.P.
All right, Chad, what did you pick and why?
I picked paladin because I like to fight for the weak and downtrodden, and I love to give big healing hugs.
Cool.
Aw.
And Jasper, what'd you choose and why?
I picked Artificer because, I'm mostly about gear and such. So, made sense to me. Also, I only also qualified for Wizard, and I've played Wizards a lot.
Oh no, you
Oh.
could have chosen anything by swapping your sets around, or by doing the.
I was going to do Artificer either way,
Okay.
because I've never played one.
Cool. So we have 2 rogue artificers.
Hell
That's
yeah.
Very
Nope.
cool. Very cool. What are the odds? What are the odds?
Yeah, that's really crazy. 2 very. I don't know. I don't think it's such a crazy discrepancy. You know what I mean? I feel like they probably synergize pretty good.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too.
But yeah,
I like how
because,
one of them is the
I'm
law
all
though,
about-
and the other one's a criminal.
Yeah.
Well, I think that we're especially because the antithesis of our morality is fun.
Yeah.
But I think rogues are really tied to their gear. You know what I mean? So I think that it makes sense to have that become magical. That they're so
Right.
into daggers that they're let's make it a magical thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. That's sick. I'm glad that
Yeah.
that you guys are
Yeah. it's
you chose
cool.
some good ones. So I
The fun
am,
thing is that the level 1 spells for Artificer are none of them do damage. None of them. They're all buffs. It's very fun.
Same thing for
Yeah.
paladin. I don't even get spells at first level as a paladin.
And so I do have a cantrip that does damage, but all of my other spells that I got to pick do not do damage.
Mhm.
That's fun. Anyway.
What I'm doing on my end, just real quick, is Triceratops. I'm messing around with stuff right now. That's on me.
How dare you scar our beautiful faces?
I know. All right, let me get back to it. I was not prepared for the thing I was doing. So, there we go. All right. Where did that go now? Oh shit! Son of a bitch. Okay. Where did that go? Okay, found it. All right. So, yeah, you all come out of this.
Pool
I guess, yeah, you come out of the pool, you step out. I need perception checks
from everyone.
from everyone. Yep.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Go.
It's a 17. Pretty easy.
8.
7.
Cool.
Hello? Can you guys
Yep.
hear me?
Yep.
Awesome. 7.
Cool. 7.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Perception.
Perception.
Ooh. Just 11.
Just 11. Okay. Cool. So, especially with a natural 20, but anybody that got 16 and above, you can tell that Reggie he looks very worn out now. And he sits back on that stone that he was on, and the other two also kind of head over that way and sit on the ground near him. Larson, you see just the very, very tip of Reggie's left foot. Something, it just looks kind of shiny and translucent, starting to climb up his foot.
Hey, Reginald, you have something climbing up your foot there.
And he looks down, and he goes, well, I didn't see that coming. And it's slowly, I say it's crawling. It's creeping like vines up his leg, up his foot, and up his leg. Slowly, very, very slowly. And he says, it's not going to take long for me to look like her. And he points across at Aerintha. And the other two kind of look down, and they just kind of you look over.
Is that it's crawling up both his legs or just one of them?
Just one for now.
I'm like, we should cut off his leg.
Okay, simmer down.
Well,
hey, so you thought we could bring her back from this? Why can't we bring you back?
I thought we could. I don't know.
You don't know why this is happening. You don't know why this happened to her either.
I thought that because she was messing with the wrong magics that this happened, but I don't know. And it's slow. It's not like he can move and stuff like that.
I mean, like,
How do we stop this?
if we cut off the leg, will it stop doing it?
I don't know, but I don't want to risk it.
Well, I mean, your magic, you could just grow a new one, right?
That's not how that
Our
works.
grassball magic is tenuous at best.
We kind of know the same amount right now.
Well, I mean, like, I healed you. I could do it again.
Lots of people live full lives without all of their natural born limbs.
It's all about a positive mental attitude.
Evie like has pulled a giant sword from her pack and is like, "We can do this."
Yeah, totally. He pulls his great sword.
Y'all,
It's like
don't name the gentleman.
Listen, it'll be really quick, and that way you can still help us.
I feel like, hey, listen, I've been around the block. This feels like a whole quest line. Feels like a whole thing. I think we will be back here at a later date. We can save him then. Hey, what do we got to do? Tell us what we got to do.
Well, And he says, I mean, I was going to do this, and I've tried, and I just can't do it alone. So I guess
Tell us what to do.
I need you. I don't even know if it'll work. I need you to travel to the lighthouses. There are 9 lighthouses, and each of them have a pool similar to this. And I don't know what needs to be done. I've tried, I've traveled, I've done what I thought I could do. But as you can see, I'm just getting too old for this shit. Obviously, and at this point it's probably about up to his knee. And you see on the other foot it's starting to creep up too. And he's really upset. He doesn't know what to do because he wasn't expecting this.
He's like, look, man, we could take the leg now, and you won't.
Okay.
Do you want to try it?
Roll persuasion.
Me?
Yeah.
20.
Okay. I don't. Okay, let's do it.
But now, both feet.
Let's do it. And he lays his leg out. He lays his leg out. He's like, all right. And he holds onto the stone, and he's like, hold on to me. And the other two grab him and kind of hold him down.
Get something for his teeth. This is fucked.
He goes and he raises up the sword like really high, and he looks down. Does he see it growing on the other foot too?
Roll perception.
All right. Because he wouldn't do it if he sees it on the other foot too, because then that just means it's going to spread no matter what. That's a 9.
You don't see it growing on the other foot. You're too focused.
Brings it down.
The moment that you bring it down, you get probably a quarter of the way through his leg, and it just feels like you've hit stone. And he grabs it, and he starts screaming, and he immediately heals himself, and the wound closes. But as the wound closes, you see more stones start to come out of it, and blood as well, but...
He pulls out, he goes, I tried, Reggie, I'm sorry, man, I tried.
And he's like biting onto his arm. I didn't know it was going to be like that either. We didn't know.
Reggie, what can you tell us? How can we help you and how can we save you?
It's 9 lighthouses. What do we do at the pools?
Wait, I have a thing, actually. No, I don't think that's gonna work. Never mind.
What is it? What's your thing?
I just had Mendy, but I don't think that's gonna do anything.
I don't think that'll do it. I don't think that'll do it.
What do we do at the pools, Reg?
I just know that they're there. I couldn't get in on my own. You might have better luck. We're all in the dark on this. I don't.
What about your journals? How do we? What language are they in?
Journals.
Oh yeah, I showed him these papers. I said, "What do these say? What are these about?"
What language are they in?
That's Elvish.
What the
fuck?
fuck?
You have like a dictionary, like a.
Wait, you can speak it.
I can't speak it.
Christ Almighty, man! God
wait, you
damn.
can
I
read
told
that?
you, I slept a long time.
I mean, I picked Elvish as one of my languages, not having any idea.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
You can fully read it now.
As you are starting to, feel this power and this strength go through you, you realize you can kind of understand some of the words that are on that page.
Guys, I can't read real well, but I can kind of read what that says.
Oh shit!
I think I'm gonna take Elvin too. I feel like.
Boo! Boo! Boo!
Boo! And just take one extra language. Do I just not get another language?
You can take Elven, but you guys will know about the same amount. so not much. But so here was, well, okay, never mind. I'm not going to tell you my thought. You know the same amount of Elvish, so not much. You can pick a few words here and there, but he's like, all I know is you need to, maybe something with the water, maybe something with whatever's there. I know that some of them probably still hold some sort of elven works.
What was your plan here, my man?
My plan was I hadn't died yet, so I was gonna keep researching.
What did you
But I don't-
find out here?
That the water still heals, and that she was the plan. I was going to use whatever magic I could that I've grown and that I've worked with to.
Do you have
free
a
her.
map to these lighthouses?
Um,
Like, do we know where they are?
You would know where probably some of them are if you had. So you all have some sort of map or some sort of knowledge of the continent you're on.
Cool.
And then if you look at the Discord, there's the map of Aerintha as well. That you know that there are these lighthouses across the continent. And you would know that they're either abandoned or just barely used.
Do we
you
think
know,
they all require a tribute hole?
I don't think they all require a tribute hole.
Was the tribute hole just for the beast that was here?
I didn't even know that was going to be here. I don't know what this tribute hole thing is about. This started a couple hundred years ago.
Did
People
we
were
wake
bringing
that
tributes
beast up?
You might have. I don't know. I just know that I haven't seen anything like that in a long time.
How do we bring everyone back? Do we bring them back from the dead?
We know the same amount. I know I'm not giving you much to work on. But
I
she
mean,
is the key. She's the key. And at this
So
point,
bring her
it's about up to his chest.
Reggie,
And
do
his
you want us
arms
to
are-
move you next to her?
No, that's a little weird and a little symbolic. I think I'm good on this stone here.
I mean, she didn't consent to that, so it's not really.
I thought you loved her. I thought you were in love. But I
Yeah,
guess
do you
not.
guys love each other?
No, that's not the situation here at all.
I don't know.
I'm loyal, dude. That's weird.
I don't know. You're the one that brought up fucking the statue.
Hey, listen, I did not say I'm fucking a statue.
You
All right.
implied it.
You
There's
didn't
no one
lie.
saying that.
You did imply it,
I think it
Reggie.
is.
Yeah.
I'm not.
In
having
the
sex with a
story,
statue.
I heard the stream and I totally got vibes. I'm so sorry if I
Yeah.
misread that. And when you said we're gonna have to repopulate the Earth, it's not gonna be me. So.
We'll bring you back, Reggie. We'll bring you both back.
Well, that's what I said, and it's like starting to close up over his mouth. That's what I said, and look at how far I got. And it starts to creep, and his eyes are getting wide, and it creeps up and over.
Yeah. As it goes over, I'm like, it's gonna be okay. Just let it happen. No.
And he's now encapsulated in these gems,
This man is rock hard.
bruh.
I can't.
Why? Why are you like this?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Can you see crystal clearly now?
Ugh,
Oh no.
poor Reggie.
Chad puts his hand on his shoulder and goes, "She was his rock, and now he's hers."
Yeah.
She-
So the. Go
He's
ahead.
gonna look up the two beefcakes and be like, Flotsam and Jetsam, what are your names? Are you coming with us?
Oh yeah, there's two other guys here.
Didn't they turn to stone too?
No.
No, they're just like WTF. I guess. Yeah, who are you?
I think we'll probably need your help.
Oh, you'll definitely need our help. Yeah.
What are
you're
your
not.
what are your names?
I didn't give them names. I'm Flotsam. And I'm Jetsam. I don't fucking know.
That's their names now.
I'm
Their
just
names
kidding.
are Flotsam and
No,
Jetsam.
they
So
are.
you guys need to tell me your whole backstory.
Flotsam and Jetsam are the electric eels that are Ursula's sidekicks, by the way. That's where
They're
that came
also
I know.
Neopets. So.
from. Wow.
They are Neopets.
No,
Yeah.
you. So one introduced himself. I'm Clifford.
How big is he?
He's a beefy boy. He's not.
Is he a
He's
is he a redhead?
Is he a redhead?
Yeah.
Is he a dog?
Oh Jesus Christ!
Is he a
Yes.
dog?
Sure. We're gonna retcon what they look like. Yes, he is a ginger, a beefy ginger man.
Perfect.
and he gets around. He sleeps around because he a dog.
He got that dog in him.
Christ.
Yeah.
And the
Let
other
me
one.
go-
And
Let's see.
I'm Eric.
I can't.
Yeah,
think of anything.
I'm just gonna keep looking like I did, 3 days ago. And he
What
has
is-
so Clifford has, he's pale skin, ginger, etc.
Is that Sheeran?
He's Jesus Christ, he's Ed Sheeran. And Eric has more of a olive skin tone to him and dark hair, and green eyes.
I was gonna be into Clifford until you said he was Ed Sheeran, and now I'm not.
Honestly,
all these men are in the room. Richard will not look them in the eye. He stares down at their feet. He's like, "Oh, so are you guys like 1,000 years old too, or something?" I don't know words.
No, this is more recent.
What
and
What kind of magic do you do? I saw which one did fire.
Clifford did
Clifford or
fire.
Eric?
Clifford, of course, did fire.
Clifford, I saw you do some fire magic. Eric, what do you do?
And Eric kind of looks down and he puts his hand on the ground, and leaves start to sprout up and over his hand.
Are we kindred spirits?
I think I'm too old for you.
And he like uses her primal savagery and like ha.
and he does like you do that and he's like, all right, I guess we're similar.
something about grass on the field. I don't know.
No! Oh no!
Gross. Ew.
So
That was
God damn it.
horrible.
Yeah, it was disgusting. It's the worst thing I've ever said.
So they kind of look at each other and they look at Reggie and they said, we believed in him and what he was doing, and we want to bring these people back too, so we'll do what we can. Maybe we can figure some stuff out too. And Eric says, we're both what 500-600 years old now, like. And
Oh shoot, y'all are a
Clifford says,
little old
yeah.
for me.
So you just stiff-armed Richie over here, said, "Oh, this was more recent," and you thought 500 years was not something you should have brought up at that moment when that question was asked a moment ago.
I mean, I guess time is an illusion, right?
I mean, fuck, dude. I mean, we gotta get on the same page here.
Time is not an illusion. Like, it's real. Like, time is passing. There's only a certain amount of existence that I get, and it is quickly disappearing, having this
observable.
ridiculous conversation.
I mean, maybe not anymore.
Oh shit, will I get to live 500 years? Can you imagine?
You might. We both died though, so.
Do I still need to jump off a cliff? I'll do it.
I don't know if you'll come back after that.
He brought.
You might not.
Didn't he bring you? Did he bring you back too?
Yeah. We did the same trip you guys did. This is our
the thing I
second
did?
time here. Well, no, we didn't fall like that.
Are you from Chalice?
No.
So wait, so you've been to all the lighthouses?
No, we've been to a few and we couldn't get in. We couldn't figure it out. We went to the one closest to Aerintha, and we went down in Frelth, and yeah, and I mean,
Well-
there's about 4 that we went to.
On a scale of 1 to 20, how smart are you?
Smart enough,
Hmm.
maybe. I don't know.
I've got a bandit captain stat block. What does that tell you?
The
Brad,
lead-
Chad looks at them and goes, "Can you show us on the map where those lighthouses were?"
Sure. They just say
Sure.
just like that, no problem.
How close is the nearest one? Because maybe we could just like. Does
Well,
anyone
I
have any
mean-
reason to head back to town? Maybe we should just head to the nearest lighthouse.
Chad bottles up some of the water from here. Does it look any different? The water?
What do you mean? When you've
Like,
bottled it? Once you bottled it?
Yeah.
No, it looks the same.
I mean, you said this has magical properties, right?
Yeah.
So he takes a sip. Does it taste magical?
Does it taste it tastes like water.
It tastes like water, just plain water.
Yeah,
He-
nothing special about it.
He puts the bottled water in his, I guess, on him in his stuff.
Okay.
What's this lighthouse called? Do we know?
No. We just said the lighthouse over there. This lighthouse over here.
All right, that's gotta be super confusing.
I mean,
Yeah,
we all have maps, and Clifford takes out his map, and
All right.
he.
So we should name this lighthouse. Yeah, so we don't come to it again. We
This is
can
the
call
Zenith
it.
Temple, isn't that?
Oh yeah, isn't it the Zenith Lighthouse?
We're at the Zenith Temple. I mean, you can call it a lighthouse. You can call it a temple.
All right. Oh,
So the motif is not 100%. So like one of them's a temple, and then the other ones are all lighthouses.
I mean, the ones that we went to were lighthouses. That's
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right.
That's for me.
Well, maybe we hit. I mean, does anyone want to go back to town?
I mean, like we don't know
Yeah, my
anything
daughter
about it.
left. Please.
Wait, we don't know like anything about this place, right?
We got nothing.
I kind of think. I mean, we can't really. This lighthouse is crumbled, but over top of us, correct?
Oh,
Correct. The building is mostly collapsed. Yeah.
So, like, I'm not sure there's a whole lot more we can get from this place, and it's just a question of.
Can you? I'm sorry.
yeah,
you're frozen.
yeah. You got
Yep.
You froze, Meg. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no. No, Meg. I mean Evie. I mean that's not my
no.
voice.
Well,
It's
while
okay,
while
Evie.
while we're waiting for Megan, I know I'm not giving you guys much information. Right?
Yeah, more like no.
So I'm purposefully not giving you information. To be clear,
Okay.
I don't want you to think you're going on Wild Goose Chase or anything, but I'm not gonna,
Yeah. Okay. So we don't see anything like useful or anything that could be in here before we leave.
You see, like skeleton bones and other people dead people, but
Yeah.
nothing.
Is she looking at anything or?
She's looking up. So I don't know if you have the picture up. She's
do.
looking directly
Wait.
up, just like the photo.
Yeah. Is she looking like? Is there anything that she's looking at that I see when she's looking up, or?
As you try to take her line of sight, there's nothing there. Just what the ceiling would have been.
Oh well, no idea, bro. I mean, we should probably scoot before this whole thing caves in on us. Is it like it's rumbling, right?
Yeah, it's been
I'm
rumbling
with
and
you on that.
more stone has been falling down and.
Now, is that creature still up there?
It is.
I want to take its head when we go up, if that's possible.
It is.
So-
Okay, Megan, you're back. What were you asking?
What are you doing? Oh, sorry.
Whether or not we want to go to town or whether
Oh, no.
You're freezing again.
or not we
It frozen the same thing you said too, in the same
Oh,
spot.
darn.
Yeah,
Same
we
thing.
want to go. We do want to go to
Yeah.
town.
Definitely want to go to
Absolutely.
town. I want to see my daughter. I'm worried
got-
about her.
I gotta check on the bros before we go anywhere. For sure.
All right, Megan, you're back. Kind of, maybe.
Speak quickly. I don't know what you're saying.
just proceed. I don't know. Do we want to keep going to the next lighthouse?
Do you want to go to the town or do you want to go to the lighthouse? Is the question, I guess, right?
Yep.
I
Or
go
a
town.
lighthouse.
I need to check on the brocade before we go, so I'm down to go back home for a bit.
Yeah, and I think my mom may shoot my ex-wife, so I'm a little worried about that.
Wait, what?
Okay, so Clifford and Eric look at each other. We will take the west. If you take the east, we have already gone to the eastern lighthouses, but there might be something there that we missed, something that we don't know.
Is there a way that we can talk to each other? Like, contact each other?
I mean, I don't have like a magic wristband or anything.
Wait, is that a thing?
No, it's I don't. It
Are you
might
sure
be,
you
it can
guys
be.
don't want to join us? I have a place on the couch. You could sleep if you want, or you could just take my bed and I'll sleep on the floor because Marigold takes the couch sometimes.
Or you could come back to the brocade and we could all go together.
We'll go to Chalice with you, but
There we go.
we can split after that. What,
There's
No, I
however-
don't mean to
however you
be.
want to do it.
Listen,
I don't
man,
mean to be crass, but you were unsuccessful in accomplishing anything in the East lighthouses. What makes you think you'll be able to do the West by yourselves?
I mean, you got to learn somehow, right? Maybe we'll be lucky.
We
They're
could work.
all different. They're all.
That is just
But if-
absolutely wild what you said. What if we specifically need some flamey boy magic and we do not have it because you are gone?
Well, my flamey boy magic was not needed at any of those lighthouses, so I think you'll be all right.
What would it take for us to convince you to come with us?
I mean, it's not a matter of convincing. It's a matter of we've already been there and tried and didn't succeed.
But we might need your help once we're in. Like, I don't know what that monster was up there, but it fucked us.
Oh, that was an ogre.
Great.
That was
It-
yeah. No, that. Well, I thought those were extinct too. I don't know how one got up here, but
Great. See, you know what you're doing and we don't. We need your help.
give a persuasion check.
It is a 19 plus a dirty 20.
19. Okay. Clifford looks over at Eric, and Eric just kind of shakes his head, and Clifford goes, "We'll go to the first one with you. Whichever one you choose, we'll go. But after that, if we can't all figure it out, we'll split and we'll meet back here. I don't know, in a year, 2 years. How does time work anymore? I don't even know.
This is why we shouldn't split up.
How many suns is a year now?
365 and 1/4.
We'll go with you. We'll go with you. And Eric's just like,
Eric, come on, man.
we'll go. Yeah. I'm not giving them different voices now. I'll figure it out later. They have the same voice.
Chris, we've committed you
That's
to
so
playing
funny.
2 NPCs right next to us.
that we're gonna
Sorry.
drag around this whole campaign. You didn't even want to name them.
Well, originally they were just going to be mute, and I was going to say, oh yeah, it's because of the magic they can't talk. But then why would you guys be able to talk? Anyway, they say, yeah, they'll go with you. But first we need to get out of here.
I just want to say I'm very as a newbie with this magic, I'm a little bit comforted by having someone who, several hundred years more experience than me at it nearby.
And Clifford just kind of goes, well, this is the most of what I do. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. But I can do more. And he like holds out his hand, and like a fireball starts to grow, and then he closes it and it goes out. And I can do trees. And he puts his hand, and Eric puts his hand on the ground, and a little sproutling starts to grow up.
Build it up and burn them down.
That's what we would do to make fires. He would grow a tree, and then I'd put it on fire.
Well, all right, let's
See, you guys are useless. You guys are wonderful.
yeah.
Richard's blushing.
So are we gonna get out of here, or are we gonna? And
How do you suggest we do that? Our exit's been plugged up with debris and what such.
That's a great question. And so you've noticed that the building isn't shaking anymore. There's still a few, rocks and pebbles that are falling down. But it's not as bad as it was when the ogre was crashing through things. The ceiling above hasn't completely fallen down. There's a good amount. You can see where the stairwell is. It's not completely loose.
Do you think I'd be able to clear it without a cave-in if I do it very carefully?
If you do it very carefully, absolutely.
Yeah, I'd like to slowly do that.
Cool. Let's do a dexterity. So we'll say that. What do you guys want to do first off? Because you got to climb back up the stairs to do that.
Okay. I mean, can we just go up the stairs because we have the staircase open? I took the quick way down, but everyone else just walked downstairs.
Yeah. So as you guys travel back up the stairs, you have the most of the wall. You can walk around most of the flooring. Let's say everybody give me a dexterity check to make sure that the floor doesn't fall out from beneath you.
Not one.
It's a 21 total.
Would that be a saving throw or a check?
A check for now.
Would
30,
okay.
20.
30, 20.
I wasn't sure if my danger sense would apply.
I'm gonna use my. Did we get inspiration this session?
You
or
did,
no?
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, use it. Use the.
I'm gonna use that.
Is that different from our luck inspiration?
Yes.
Okay. I rolled a 17.
Okay, that's a little better.
Well, and I got.
Yeah, I lost you. What were you saying?
I rolled a 17 with inspiration.
Cool. And Peter, what'd you get?
12 total.
Okay. Yeah, so you're all able to make it around the bottom of the stairway. And Larson, you, strangely enough, you put too much pressure on one of your steps, and a couple of the cobblestones fall out. But you're able to catch yourself and get moving. You snatch on to one of your party members' backs, and you're able to pull yourself right back up without pulling them down. And you make it over to the stairwell, and you guys can climb the stairs.
Before we go up the stairs, can I use Divine Sense?
Sure. Remind me what Divine Sense does.
You can detect good and evil. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any Celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. That is not behind total cover. You can use this feature 2 times, blah, 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 per
Okay.
long rest. I want to do it and get him and Aerintha in that.
Okay.
Before we go up the
You
stairs.
mean Reggie and Aerintha?
Yeah.
Okay. You do not sense any evil.
Okay.
But you do sense that Reggie is undead.
Do I sense that I am undead?
And as you look down, you sense that you are also undead.
I keep that information to myself.
Yeah. And you also notice that that Clifford and
2
Eric
guys are undead.
Also undead.
He looks wide-eyed for a second and keeps it to himself and keeps going up the stairs.
Okay.
Are you hollow ones?
Holy undead.
You little undead fucks.
Yeah, you make it up the stairs. You guys are fine. As you make it up that stairwell, you see that the rest of the building isn't as in bad repair as the bottom floor there. So you are able to make it up and out with no problem. You reopen the doors and go outside into the frigid cold. And what do you do?
Like after we get outside,
Mm-hmm.
I guess we head back to town.
Hey Jasper, do you got a room that I could rent?
Absolutely. Jinx got rooms for.
I will say I've really only got turnips to pay with.
He goes, Mama Jinx, she'll make something out of turnips.
All right, I'll sleep in a barn or whatever.
So, Marigold actually has a separate room in our house. Do you want it?
Is Marigold gonna show up? She seemed like a peach.
Okay, yeah, you're probably right. She does that.
Otherwise, I would if she's.
It's okay.
out.
You can take my room. It's fine.
But then you'll
I'll
be
just sleep
forced
on the floor.
No, that's all right. If we'll see
That's
what
where I
Mama
usually
Jinx
sleep
does.
anyway.
Richard, are you okay?
I'm fine.
You haven't looked up this whole time.
I don't like to look in people's eyes. It scares me a little.
We got to get you out more, bud.
Well,
Richard is just dead silent after this.
if we're not gonna do anything else, Eric looks over Clifford. You guys ready to go? And he looks at you all.
Yes.
Can I go to my my shop and see if Rob has A, made any money, and B, picked up any ammunition that I could purchase off of him?
Sure. So let's say it's been 2 days. You guys make it back down the mountain. You've rested. You've small talked, and you are back in Chalice. Let's actually put a pin in it there.
Okay.
And we'll pick up on that next time, because I want everybody to be able to do their thing, and then we'll go from there.
This
Cool?
is amazing.
Just are Evie's dad and sister still in town, or did they leave?
They're gone. They're out of here. Yeah. So, cool. Well, with that, we'll go ahead and end it there. Yeah. And then also, you guys can check the Discord for the maps. I'm not gonna post another one up. There is one on the screen right now. And I'll send it. I'll send it to the chat. Actually, I'll send it to the chat, so you can see the map. And yeah, so that's it. So cool. We will see you all next. Oh, maybe not next week. Next week's Labor Day. So I don't know if we're doing that.
I mean, I'm not doing anything on Labor Day. I don't know about y'all.
I will be.
Okay.
Let me look at the calendar.
We can figure it out. I'm not too pressed.
I'll be out of town, probably.
Yeah,
I'm going to
I'm
the
supposed to be
kitchen
getting home
Thursday.
that night, so we'll see.
Well, we could take off next week.
We could. We absolutely could.
Yeah.
So
I'm going for that.
we'll
Yeah.
figure it out, and we'll let everybody know across our socials, and
Discord.
and definitely on the Discord. But yeah, cool. Well, with that, we'll see you all next time. Later, nerds.
Later.
Bye.
Bye. Where's the end screen? Where's the end screen?
Where is it? Press it.
Where's the ending? There it is.
I can't.